Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 Part 81. Time to get ready to go for race number 2 at the World Touring Car 700 in Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. On the last two videos, plus to have the 4 weekly challenges and Part 80 after being cleared at D-Forest Raceway for only one race by having a good check mark is currently to be set and complete by having progress in 12% for every 8 races. So over here that we got some few other races that contains to have 10 laps for only 6 of them, plus Le Mans to have a 30-minute endurance, just like Tokyo Expressway in East Clockwise District from the WTC 600. And also to have 7 laps at Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit is going to be quite good to be additional as well. Alright. Good thing putting up to have the next Group 4 car for my disposal is the Jaguar F-Type Group 4 with my Total Drama OC livery. Lexia is about to have a next step and go for the turn. Since I still have all of my liveries from Gran Turismo Sport and carry over to have a good position at the right start before moving on forward to have a main step of the objective. Now all I have to do is gonna have to keep moving forward and do this part of the content video by having some minor changes and minor updates after I just enjoy watching the season finale of this Venture Camp Season 1. But I know, it was a lot of good excited moments to see Miriam for the win. But I'll have to make sure that I just really need to keep my mind up and go focusing to be continuing on. Let's do this. And go supercharger to have my OC livery is on the 20th position. Okay, gonna have to keep a good inside position at the get-go. Right turn. First sector cleared to be proceed at sector 2. Coming in and approaches at Simon Bishop on the Ferrari 458 Italia Group 4. It's all about the corners and straightaways that you might need to have one part to be required to enter for this event, along with race number 2 as your own choice to pick. That's how always gonna have to be preferred to go by FR layout on the same class to go by standard up of racing competition. Just gonna have to keep a good right turn to stay up ahead. Torque is doing well check. Coming in and catches up to Sugawara on the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport 2016 along with Randall Haywood in the Lamborghini Huracan. Okay, gonna have to keep a good line. Final turn. Just give it one good supercharged F-Type to be up and running and have the field map will be settled in by having lean 6 at the go. I almost forgot to do one other thing after participate race 1 at D-Forest Raceway. Same part of the method, all you need to have lean 6 is going to be your stopping ground onto your main line. Whenever you might need to take too much by using power 1, one pit stop is going to have to be called out that you might need to do a different strategy to start over from square one. Why am I kidding? Because I just really had a tough day from yesterday, of course. So I just really need to take some mind off and just going to keep moving forward. But GT7 always tries to cheer me up. This will be my best part of the sensory. Okay, gonna have to catch up and attempted overtake at J Mangalo on the Land Evo X Group 4. Wait for it. Okay, that's good. Now gonna have to stay on the line and go for 9 cars remaining. Oh, and did I ever mention that we just actually watched the live stream video on the GTWS World Finals, including the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup is about to be the first one to be on this Friday. But good thing that you've already seen it. this is going to be so much excited moments to see some good competitive GT racers to be taking part of the grand final of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. For my best moment in the grand final is the Toyota GR010 Hybrid at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya with no chicane. This race is going to be quite very excited to see how Ryota Kokubun is so very close to take home the podium. But I just already picked him as a predicted boat until one of the Spain GT racer is now being pronounced to become as the first place winner of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup 2023 Grand Final. But you know it, the one and only of himself that you really gonna have to type in by a comment whenever you're welcome. But still, this is going to be having a 3-day weekend since we have arrived on December 1st. So by tomorrow in December 2nd, it's going to be the Manufacturers Cup and then Nations Cup by Sunday on December 3rd. This is going to get a lot of good excited racing thrill of action, competition, and some concentration. But I don't know about the repertoire race event at Lake Louise Long Track. Wow, man, this is going to be quite so much more intense to see some few opponents in the Toyota GR Yaris RC High Performance is now going for having a major full-on contact to stay together. Only on the first turn, that is, but this could be a much more crazier to be driving hard to be racing on a snow track. Okay, gonna have to get over and overtake Ryota Kokubun on the Mazda 3 Group 4. 5 more to go. Just keep it up and I'll have to stay on the main offense to get closer to Patrick Blasson. "16 seconds left. I hope my Toll Drama OC won't let me down when I'm using her F-Type Group 4. One of my best livery is really much more care and important to be updated by some few other changes. Gonna switch on to the interior view. Got a good eye on C. Heerly and Yamanaka. Almost there in about over 1 second up ahead. Okay, got the good position. Find a good line and stay strong. Fifth lap is going to be on the halfway mark. Let's get in there. Hold it in and stay on the inside apex. Well, I guess the medium racing compound tires will be doing the best job. So I just really don't want to do any more losing amount of grip. That's how one step of the pit stop is going to have to take all in and do the number of laps as usual to go by the 5th or the 6th lap towards the end. Down to 12 seconds left. Gonna have to break the gap and distance itself. Okay, there's Portilla on the Dodge Viper Group 4. Sector 5. Going in and rearing up onto the mid gear. Okay, looks like McEwen and Blasson are at the pit. Go by lap number 6. Gonna have to keep a good, maintain the profile and stay up ahead on the second position till I reached up to first. That's the ticket. Going in by having the middle of sector 1. So I had to keep a good hold and do a relatively to go by FR layout to master the skill. By having experience on the track to go by having one full course since the Audi R8 LMS 2015 and then the Radical SR3 SL 2013 as a circuit experience from GT Sport to GT7 due to the different parts and same part of the challenge. It's only down to 21%, low on fuel, gonna have to make a good call and head over to the pits. Okay, almost there. Gonna keep a good lookout if other racers will have a chance to go overtake on few other positions. That's how one pit stop on the mandatory call will do the main part of the method. Okay, hold it and make one good step. There's no time for doing a quick wait. Quick tire change and refuel. Okay, there we go. Now gonna have to stay on 4 to be dropped down and go back and catch us up to Portilla in 3rd. Gonna do this. Hold down the line and stay at it. Still got the fastest lap record by 1 minute, 33.605 seconds. Only down to 8.9 seconds left. Gonna have to keep a good, excellent line of strategy for myself if I really gonna have to keep a good supercharged torque on the main speed. Hopefully, McEwen and Blazon are still gonna have to stay up ahead onto the top 3 position at the grid. 2 of them have already entered on sector 5. Gonna have to catch up and keep a good speed closer onto the final turn to get back in again. Two more laps to go. Entering lap number 8. There we go. Just keep going to in about 5 seconds over by the decimal. Feels a bit more lighter. Okay, there you go. Keep turning left and pull straightaway on sector 3 to get back in. Got a good eyes view on Suzuki Swift Group 4 and Chevy Corvette C7 Group 4. They're about to stay up ahead and go for the next turn at the right. So I'll have to keep going in and drop the hammer till I had to get closer to them. Sooner or later, this will be doing a good, fine, fastest lap time on the record to go around by 1 minute and 33 seconds when going up into the top speed. And there we go. 1 minute and 32.911 seconds. Yes, indeed, and still coming strong. Always have a good piece of cake racing when it comes to Group 4 category. Gonna have to drive fast and drive hard. Looks like going in by having a trailblazer to catch us up on to Daniel Solis in 20th place. I saw a good eye on the Alfa Romeo 4C Group 4. Blue's out. Now just gonna take 1 lap plus overtake to get closer to him, and then I'll proceed. Changing up the tactics, then go back on the final turn. We're almost there, folks. The final lap on number 10 is already here. Total time is going around by exactly in over 15 minutes. This will be doing 1 step closer to stay up ahead and defense yourself when you're on first. That's how any kinds of Group 4 or any road car categories that could be quite good and capable to challenging when you're racing on the WTC 700 by any kinds of various of performance points to go by adjustment by the speed, handling, and good matter of performance to go by respawn. So let's bring my Total Drama OC's F-Type Group 4 home, finish line, and destination, podium on the first. Time to go all out with the super pace of the UDRS and Sportec racing style to have a good potential of 1 UDRS girl power to do the action last part. Successful and reach the checker flag on the line. Yeah. First place for Team UDRS and Sportec on race number 2. Now that's a good British Group 4 competition as well to have 1 F-Type for having a good capable amount. I still really love my Total Drama OC's livery. Still got a good blue and beauty and the passion and competition mixed together. Total time is exactly to be adding up by having 1 minute that brings out by over 16 minutes, 11.465 seconds for the fastest lap I took in lap number 8. 1 minute, 32.911 seconds is served by original. But still, it takes concentration that you might need to have 1 chance to go for only 1 amount of clean race. So it's saved as well, and 50% is currently to have 165,000 GT credits. So it's almost there. 1 daily workout is about to be set and done. Only for part 82 in the next video later on. So just gonna have to keep 1 moment to have a replay when it comes to have thumbnail image. Okay, gonna have to wait for it. Okay, a bit more blurry. Maybe this part might be doing just the right part of the scene. Okay, that should be doing a bit much more better. But unless... Alright, well, no time for stalling. That's a good thumbnail image and save a replay. Well, it was a lot of good out there to be in the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit in the UK. But the next race in number 3 is going to get much more challenging to take the corkscrew to be at Laguna Seca. So I'll have to check again on event directory. Progress on World Touring Car 700 in 25%. Okay, now this will be doing the next Group 4 category, as I'm about to go for having a different part of selection besides one of my UDRS Inspirtech livery on the Dodge Viper GTS 2002. But this might be a very good idea to go proceed on race number 3. A road car versus 19 Group 4 cars to be at Laguna Seca. Maybe this would be a very good idea to have a good Gran Turismo 2 nostalgia race moment. But in that case, I'll have to go prefer and have a better kind of a road car that is actually to have a good role as a race car. So don't worry folks, as I'm about to wrap this up at the end of the video, but don't forget, Manufacturers Cup World Final will be coming up by tomorrow in about 13 hours left. But it takes few changes and minor fixes to do this part of the video to have this main one, and then the complete edition will be shared apart by having one part of the content is going to have to take one updatable by the change. But I still leave it to myself, and the development of industry will be continued on for my YouTube channel. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. Glad that you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more to see for my image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video.